A&M and Coach McDowell. Once again, if you do have any questions for Coach, please utilize the raise your hand feature to get your question in the queue. Please limit it to one initial question, potentially follow-up. If we got additional time, we'll work our way back to get additional questions answered. With that being said, happy to be joined by Coach McDowell of Prairie A&M. Coach, first and foremost, thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to join us. If you could please start us out with an opening statement regarding your team's most recent outing versus Southern.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Morning, everybody. Yeah, again, going down to Southern, we knew we was going into a hostile environment all week. I think we prepared really, really well throughout the whole week. And should I say, that's why we played the way we played. Extremely proud of the guys, the way they came out and stuck to their guns, stuck to their belief. That they can go out and win the game and did what we asked them to do. Again, like I said, we knew it was going to go back and forth with a good staff like that, a good team like that. It's, as I told them, you have to stick to your guns, stick to what you know, stick to what, the coaches have taught you, and put it out there on the field for 4 quarters. Don't leave nothing out there. For 4 quarters, just do what you're capable of doing, and we did that. Like I say, special teams showed up. Offense showed up, defense showed up. Again, are there things that we need to work on? Absolutely. But for the most part, I'm proud of these young men, the way they hung in there, stuck together, and then did what they said they was going to do. Go down there and put together a football team that's capable of doing this every week. And again, they saw it. Now that they have seen it again, hopefully they can continue to get better. Like I say, Southern went down, like I said, going back and forth, and they scored right before half. Then came out halftime, and we're like, hey, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? And they say, Coach, we got you, man. And that defense, boy, I tell you, I'm so proud of them dudes. They came out and did what they said they was going to do. To shut a team like that out for a whole half, that's saying a lot. And like I said, again, I'm so proud of them coming out and doing what they said they were going to do. And then now, hey, that game is over with. We gotta get ready for a good team coming in here. Coach Rob in Alabama State come in here, and hopefully we can try to do the exact same thing with this group coming in here. We know it's going to be tough. Again, it's the last game, it's the senior day for us. Hopefully we can put together 2 good weeks. As I told them, it starts like it did last week on Monday. It starts today, with preparations, getting ready for a good team coming in here to play football.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Charles Bishop.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Morning.
I wanted to follow up on your statement in regards to the defense. And for the past couple of weeks, there have been stretches where this defense has played lights out football. And I wanted to, if you could, take us inside the locker room. What was said at halftime that was sort of the impetus for the defensive turnaround?
Again, for me, telling these guys, that, hey, we got to go out there, because we was a little upset that we gave up that touchdown before halftime. And again, guys not being where they're supposed to be, and not doing their job. And as we told them, this always happens when you're not doing your responsibility. So they took that to heart. Again, Coach Rock, he got in there, he got on them, which good coaches do that. And told them, no, we're not going to accept that. Again, that can't happen. They told us, hey, we got you, Coach. We're gonna come out. We're gonna play lights out football. And for them to say it and then go out and do it, that shows a lot of confidence in these young men, what their athletic ability is and can do.
A quick follow-up question on the offensive side of the ball. Shamar Savage had another touchdown. What has it meant to this offense to have another complimentary piece to a Trajan Spiller and to your other wideouts for him to be able to get over the top of defense?
CB, we've been waiting on this young man to do his thing. And again, we knew that during the spring, when we went and got him, that he was capable of doing this type of job. He's very athletic, very big, could be a matchup problem for a lot of teams, for a lot of guys across from him. And again, it was just him getting out his own way, and him realizing that, he can do this, again, and all had to start with him. We believed it. We knew that he can do it, but, we believe it, and he's doing it. It's totally different. He has to believe it. And now that he tastes the success, he knows it can happen. So hopefully we can continue to get him going in the right direction, again, for this week as well.
Appreciate you, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Next question goes to Lionel Mosby.
Hey, Coach Bubba. Hope you're having a good day.
So, Mo, what's going on, buddy? I am
doing good. I actually want to ask you, just following up on the defense. The unit has definitely been showing so much improvement. This last game, the second half, 4 3-and-outs, 2 turnover on downs. Only gave up 57 yards, and 45 of those was on that last heave play. But talk about specifically Derek Gray Jr. and Jamal Marshall up front. Those guys have been such a big part, it seems like, of that unit stepping up. Just talk a little bit about what they've been for you this year.
They've been instrumental. Again, we knew going into this year that these two dudes are gonna have to, handle their business inside, and man, they doing that. And again, early in the season, again, I mean, they had some things to work on. Wasn't doing exactly what we wanted them to do defensively, but we know that they have the capability of doing it. And again, I say again, it started from Monday of last week. The preparation, and as I challenged the coaches, like, look, I need you guys to help me out to get these guys motivated every day, not just Monday off Tuesday, come back Wednesday. No, I need this high energy every day. And they stepped up to that challenge, and I think, and I know for sure. I mean, that was one of the reasons why we was able to go into a place where normally you're gonna have issues with the crowds. Again, not on with a team like that, coaching staff like that. And again, yeah, we were going back and forth, but when it was time to step it up that second half, I mean, those guys did that, and those are the guys we rely on up front. Not only was what Jamal and D-Ray, but CJ Presley, I mean, he had 9 tackles, I mean, lost. And those are the guys we depend on to get it going up front. If we can get those guys doing what they're doing week in and week out like they did this past weekend, we can cause a lot of problems for teams.
That's awesome. Just one follow-up question. This team is in a very, very familiar position, right? Same position as last year, right? We had Valley with a chance to go back to the Swac championship game. This year we got Bama State. In your opinion, how much does a win or loss in this game determine whether this season is a success or not, especially seeing that we're in the same position as last year?
Well, we're not even looking at the loss part, to be honest with you. We going into this game to win it. We talked about it all season long, and again, just get these guys motivated to be where we are right now, by the grace of God, and like I told them, I said, once again, when this opportunity to do something great, to do something good here at the university, and for you guys to set your legacy, this is the opportunity. So again, it has to start up again, should I say, this week, because again, even though TSU had a great game this past weekend against a good team in Alcorn, and it put us back in position, to do some things. And and as I tell them all the time, so guys, don't let people take away your opportunity. You guys were voted way down the list at the beginning of the year, and I try to use little things like that to motivate them. And I kind of said that early in the week, going into Southern. So hopefully, again, we can get the same energy, going into this week, and win this game. We're gonna go in, take one game at a time. We always say 1-0 throughout the week, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna prepare for Alabama State coming in. And we're gonna try to come out with a victory. It's a senior night as well, so that should be added, enthusiasm to get these guys going for these seasons.
Well, thank you so much for that, Coach Bubba. We will definitely be there to celebrate and to cheer you on, get this win for PV Nation. See you later.
Absolutely. Thanks, sir.
Last question goes to Dr. Cavill.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Good morning, Coach McDowell. Hope all is well, particularly on campus at this time.
Everything's good.
Appreciate it. Last week was essentially an elimination game in regards to what you wanted to get done in that matchup. You talk about the game. There weren't any like individual superlatives, but truly in a lot of ways, a team effort across the board, big plays, defense, offense throughout the game that went back and forth. Talk about your team coming together to play that complementary football and to get big plays on and off the field.
Yeah, and again, that's what we talked about all week, Doc. Again, I reiterate, it started Monday, you know, having a high energy of practice throughout the whole week, and just to see if they can do it, challenge them to see if they can do that for 4 days straight. They actually did it, and again, I think it played a big role in what happened this weekend. Again, going against a team like Southern, you know, coaching staff, you know, and we knew, as I said, it was going to go back and forth. You know, which team that was going to play the best 4 quarters of football is a team that was going to come out on the winning side, and they knew. I mean, after halftime, like I said, they was a little upset that, you know, that they let Southern score, you know, because again, they drove down and shoot, you know, just guys not doing their job. And again, as I say, you don't do your job against good squads like this, you know, things happen. They scored, but again, they took it upon themselves, Doc, to come out second half together offensively and defensively. You know, again, I think by far, Doc, first time that since I've been here that they've actually talked to each other at halftime and, you know, told each other that, hey, we got something on the line. This is what we need to do. We need to go out and do it. And they did. Were they perfect? Absolutely not. But it was good enough to do some things, you know, second half defensively, to give Southern some problems and, you know, and help us get the victory. Because again, we left some things out there offensively, and but good thing that the defense was playing well at that particular time for that whole second half.
Thank you, Coach. Another playoff game this weekend. Good luck. Look forward to the matchup.
Yes, sir.
Coach McDowell, as always, we appreciate your time. Look forward to speak to you again next week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.